UFC Fight Night in UFC Vegas 80. Yusuff versus Barboza takes place this weekend. And I'm going to go through the full card breakdown and in detailed predictions, starting with the early prelim opener of Ashley Yoder versus Emily Ducote. Gonna pick Emily Ducote here. No brainer. She's not even that good herself, but losing to Angela Hill and Lupita Godinez, especially a competitive one in that fight against Godinez as well. Although Godinez won that clearly, I think it's so much better than losing to Jinyu Frey. You know, Ashley Yoder, you shouldn't be losing to Jinyu Frey at this point. She's been off for so long. She's 35 years old. She's 5-5 in her professional career. Don't even know how she's in the UFC. She's not even that hot. So she's obviously going to lose this one. Emily Ducote will win this one by 30-27, outclassing her to a decision win. We move on, up the card. Chris Gutierrez versus Healy Alateng. Now, I looked at this one a bit incorrectly. I was thinking Healy Alateng would win. I thought this was for last week's card, by the way. But I rewatched this fight against Casey Kenny. Kenny absolutely scolded him. I don't care if he beat Chad and Helliger. I don't care if he beat Kevin Kroom, one of the worst fighters I've ever seen in my life. And Chad and Helliger is spit mid. Anyways, I don't care if he beat both of them. I really don't care. I'm just going to make that really simple. What's it called? Healy Alateng got scolded by Casey Kenny. Chris Gutierrez will win this one. He dodged a bullet in Montel Jackson. Dodged a bullet there. But overall, he's a very good fighter. Pedro Munoz is not a bad loss. Alright? He makes it close with one of the best in Marlon Vera. One of the best in Sean O'Malley. Arguably winning against O'Malley, the current champ. Alright? He's good. And he also lost to close fight against Dominic Cruz. Kind of got scoped by Aldo. Munoz did, but still. He fights the best. Gutierrez lost to him. Oh well. Alright? Oh well. I'm going to go for him winning this one over Healy Alateng. Just schooling him at range. Gutierrez can do that. You know, he can play at range if he needs to. He doesn't need to find the KO blow. And Alateng is beating Kevin Kroom by KO. Who is Healy Alateng really KO'd? No one. So I'll go Chris Gutierrez getting this one done. I trust him a lot more than Healy Alateng. We move on up the card. Irina Alexieva versus Melissa Dixon. I'm going to go for Irina Alexieva. Melissa Dixon, again, I don't see her as a good prospect. You know, I don't see her as a good prospect. No mess, Melissa Dixon was losing that fight. Well, she has a amateur career. You know, but she hasn't. I don't have a 7-0 opponent where she was losing. A bit of a weird stoppage. She's not great. She fights Cans before that. And Irina Alexieva beat Stephanie Egger, who's a very, very good fighter. Only person to beat her out of recently is Mayra Bueno Silva, who's on steroids and is a top women's fighter who just submitted Holly Holm. That's crazy. Alright, so Irina Alexieva, she's good. Russian Ronda. She looked great against Stephanie Egger and absolutely destroyed her and beat some girl named Stephanie Page. She's the battle of the Stephanies. She destroys all the Stephanies, but she is facing Melissa Dixon here. I still believe she'll win on the feet. Dixon doesn't throw punches well, and she's undefeated coming into this. Not a good sign. Gonna go for Irina Alexieva. Plus, she's 33 years old. Now or never, she'll get this one done, making the improvements. I'll go for Irina Alexieva. We move on up the card. Terrence McKinney versus Brendan Marotte. Brendan Marotte is a good fighter. He trains at New England Cartel, New Hampshire. He's beaten absolute Cans, 11-20 in that last one. He lost to Adelaide Edwards. He's not good. Dion Rubio's not a good fighter. I'm not going to pick him to win this one. There's no way in hell. I mean, I'm not going to pick him. He's fought Cans. Terrence McKinney hasn't lost to Cans. I mean, he beat Mike Breeden, I understand. But Nazim Sadikov is a good fighter. Nazim Sadikov is a really good fighter. Ishmael Bompton Although losing to Benoit St. Denis, not bad look. Benoit St. Denis fighting Matt Favola might win that one, to be honest with you. That's a great fight coming up soon. But that's not a bad loss. You know, and Ishmael Bonfim is still a good fighter. He has beaten Cans. For SEM's a good win. And Matt Favola is a good win. But the recent two ones, Eric Gonzalez and Mike Breeden, I'd say this guy's better than both of them. Marotte. So, yeah, I'm going to go for McKinney. Don't see him get out-grappled here. This guy's taken out on short notice as well. I'll go McKinney first-round KO. Or just a late round T. Just catching him out of nowhere, I can see. I'll go McKinney. Anyways, getting a finish win here over Brendan Marotte. We move on. Up the card. He's supposed to fight Chris Duncan as well. Tainara Lisboa versus Ravena Oliveira. Nothing to really look at here. Ravena Oliveira is a good fighter, but she's fought Cans. I don't know her. I don't know. I mean, she's fought Cans. Oh no. Her best win is an 8-5 opponent, which isn't a bad record, but it is kind of bad. Let's be real, over Simone de Silva. I'm going to go for Lisboa. I think she's good. She's not good either. She lost to Norma Dumont, Valentina Shevchenko in 2010. A Muay Thai match. She lost that, obviously. Yeah, I'm going to go for her winning this one. Jessica Rose Clark she beat. Nothing to look at here. I'm going to lead Tainara. She seems more Nunez-ish compared to both of them. But, yeah, who knows. I'm going Lisboa. We move on up the card. Darren Elkins versus TJ Brown. TJ Brown's to pick here. You know, although his record doesn't say it, TJ Brown's pretty good. You know, close fight against Bill Algeo. Went back and forth with Algeo, but got caught, and Algeo subbed him with a rear naked choke out of nowhere. He was winning that fight, though. Eric Silva was a good winner there. He dominated Eric Silva. Shai Leonard and Mbeke, close fight. 29-28, close fight. He lost it, but close fight against Shai Leonard and Mbeke. Alright. And he beats Charles Rosa, Kaikamaka. He's improved since that Kaikamaka fight, which was a sus decision. He'll obviously beat Darren Elkins. He trains with Bryce Mitchell as well. Darren Elkins got destroyed by Jonathan Pierce. There's nothing good to him. Tristan Connolly's not a good win. Swanson destroyed him. Minard's not a good win. Grigori's not a good win. That freaking can-crushing fuck. Eduardo Grigori. Nate Landwehr beat him. Ryan Hall beat him. Lamas Volkanovski beat him. I don't think he's good. He's tough. That's it. I'm going to go for TJ Brown. Winning this one on the feet. Probably getting a KO here, to be honest with you. So I'll go first round KO for TJ Brown. TJ Brown will win this one. He trains with Bryce Mitchell. Mitchell's fought a lot of guys that Eric Elkins has fought. But Mitchell actually never fought Elkins himself. But he's fought a lot of guys Elkins has fought. So I'll pick him to win this one. Yeah. I'm going to go for TJ Brown winning this one. We move on up the card. Christian Rodriguez versus Cameron Simon. Cameron Simon, I'm going to go with here. Christian Rodriguez, don't see him out grappling Cameron Simon. Don't see him winning on the feet here. You know, I don't see him winning this one. He beat Raul Rosas Jr. Good win. Rosas Jr. is a kid, technically, let's be real. But, good win. But Cameron Simon would mop the floor with Rosas Jr. He would, too. You know, he really would. You know? And Joshua Weems was doing good against him. Pierce beat him, you know? Like, I don't see Christian Rodriguez really that impressive. If I'm going to be really honest with you. He's a good fighter, but Cameron Simon's really good. He trains with Dricus Duplessis. He's a great fighter. You know, they originally were supposed to fight in July. Guess who pulled out? Christian Rodriguez. And Terrence Mitchell's not a great win, I get it, but he dominated him. You know? Where's the dominance from Christian Rodriguez? You know, Amanda Martinez fight was weird. You know? Point deductions here and there. He won that fight, though. Majority decision. Cameron Simon won that fight. Pretty clear. Just kept cheating a lot in that fight. Steve Kozla was a good win as well. I'm going to go pick him here. I'm going to pick him to get this one done. He beat Josh Wayne Kim. Left hook on the Contender Series. I think Cameron Simon's a good fighter. 22 years old. MSP. I don't know why he's called that, but good name. MSP will get the job done. Trains at Team Sit. Yeah, he trains in South Africa. Trains in South Africa. So I'm gonna pick him to win this one over Christian Rodriguez. Just winning the stand-up exchanges. Plus, he can wrestle himself. So I can see him just winning the stand-up exchanges. Maybe he's getting back taken here and there. But I can see him outlanding Christian Rodriguez here. So yeah, I'm going to pick him to win this one. Let me move on. Up the card. Edgar Chairez versus Daniel Lacerda. 2. Chairez will win this one again. Edgar Chairez will win this one again. He's just a much better fighter. Last time it was a controversy that Lacerda made up. Fuck Lacerda. Hopefully he gets flatlined. But Chairez, at the end of the day, this is my team for my first prediction for this fight a month ago. He's just better. And he has a better gas tank. Lacerda didn't look good against CJ Vergara. He looked crappy last time against Chairez. Edgar Chairez, made it close with Tatsuro Taira. Went 2-0 with him. Close fight. Honestly, if you want to look at that fight closely and technically, you can give that fight to Edgar Chairez because he dropped. Although getting controlled round 2, in round 3, round 1 he dropped Taira. And round 3 he had a submission attempt. And Taira, it's not like he done damage in that fight. Close fight against Taira. He didn't beat Lacerda. Alright? He didn't beat Lacerda. And I think he'll get it done by late round TKO. Hopefully Lacerda doesn't fluke the win and stays in the UFC because he's absolute dog shit. Hopefully Chairez can put an end to this guy. And I think he will by 3rd round TKO. We move on up the card. Mikel Pereira versus Andre Petroski. I'm going to go for Mikel Pereira. Andre Petroski is going to win this one. Pereira's in his natural weight class now. Good for him. Petroski looked shit against Mearshart. He barely won that fight. But winning round 1 very closely. Alright. In round 2 he dropped Mearshart. In round 3 he nearly got 10-8'd. Close fight. One of the judges actually had that 29-28 Mearshart. I don't care if he out-grappled Ovin St. Preux and Eric Anders. Anders is impressive. Good shot there, but St. Preux, lost to Rainy Souza. Alright. Terrible performance against Gerald Mearshart. And a good performance against Wellington Turman. That was a good win. But Pereira's good. Good takedown defense. Big fucking guy as well. He's not skinny as well. Supposed to fight Marc-Andre Barriot. I think he would have lost that, to be honest with you. So he actually kind of dodged a bullet there. Supposed to fight Sean Brady and Stephen Thompson. But close fight against Ponzinibbio can go either way. Fialho's not a good one, though. He's good. Connolly out-grappled him ages ago. Fucking ages ago. Alright? Long time ago. And it was just a Pereira who was just backflipping at the time. Now he's patient. If he really wants it, he'll win. On the feet. It's tough to take down. Beat the fuck out of what's his name? Out of Petroski and win by unanimous decision. 30-27. I think he can win that one. Petroski taking on short notice as well. I'm going Pereira. I think he'll get it done here. Way better fighter. We move on. Up the card. Jonathan Martinez versus Adrian Yanez. I'm going for Jonathan Martinez. Adrian Yanez didn't look bad. He didn't look half bad against Rob Font, but he did get caught in that fight. Not just because he lost to Rob Font. First off, that's all his hype just gone. But Tony Kelly is not good. He's not good other than trash talking people. Other than that, he's not that good. He's shit. Alright? He is shit. Alright? He's not good. Not a good fighter at all. Alright? I'm just being honest. Davey Grant fight, arguably lost that one. Randy Costa. Gustavo Lopez, Victor Rodriguez. These guys aren't good. Jonathan Martinez will win. He looked great against Saeed Nurmagomedov, Cub Swanson, Vince Morales, Alejandro Perez, Ziviad Lesvishvili, who was 13-0 at the time. I'm picking him to win this one. Got caught by Davey Grant. Oh well. Robbed against Yole. I think Yanez is gonna lose. I think he'll get his legs chewed up, and I think Martinez will score him at range. So I'm gonna go for him winning this one. We move on up the card to another fight, which is I'm stuck on this fucking bit. Why am I in Yondeval? I'm gonna get back to the event. What's the next fight? Viviane Araújo versus Jennifer Maia. Jennifer Maia should win this one. Viviane Araújo losing Amanda Ribas very dominantly. Alexa Grasso beat her competitive fight there. Andrea Lee's not that good anymore. Caitlin Chikagian kind of scolded her. Modafferi and De La Rosa aren't the best. Modafferi's now retired. I'm going to go for Maia. I think she's better all around, grappling and stand-up. She schooled Casey O'Neill and Marina Moroz, losing only to Fiora, competitive fight, Chikagian, competitive fight, and Valentina Shevchenko, competitive fight as well. Makes it competitive each and every time, even while losing. She beat Jessica Ai, Joanne Wood. She'll go out there and beat Viviane Araújo by decision 30-27. We move on up the card to the main event. Sadiq Yusuff versus Edson Barboza. Edson Barboza, I think, is going to get this one done. Reasons being, I don't think Sadiq Yusuff's that great. But he beat Don Shainis. Like, what are we supposed to say? Future fucking champ? You beat Don Shainis, man. Brother, you beat Don Shainis. Like, I don't know how much to really put that as, but you lost to Don Shainis. Like, you beat Caceres. Didn't look great in that fight. Only won because of calf kicks. Honestly, could have lost that fight, but I did score that for Sadiq Yusuff barely. Alright? Good luck trying to calf kick Barboza. Arnold Allen made him look a bit chinny in that fight. Although he did well, I don't see him doing well on the feet here. Alright? He's going to have to go in, and I don't think he can. Billy Quarantillo, Barboza beat. Great performance. Bryce Mitchell's tough. Chikedji's tough. Chikedji's also rangy. So it gave Barboza lots of problems. Alright? I don't think Yusuff's going to be like Chikedji. He can grapple, but he's got to be tough. Mitchell's tough. He can take a shot. Look at the Dan Ige fight. Alright? I don't think Barboza's going to lose this, man. I think he's going to go out there and catch Yusuff eventually with something. In a 5-rounder here, Yusuff's not expecting this. It's supposed to be a 3-rounder for both men. But Barboza's been in these, Look, what was it? Quarantillo Fight Night card. Mitchell pay-per-view. Chikedzi main event. Chikedzi was a main event. Gaethje was a main event. Kevin Lee was a main event. I think even way back here it was a main event time for him. Nope. No main event there. But Barboza's been in tons of main events. Tons of spotlights. Tons of pay-per-view cards. I'm going to pick him over Sadiq Yusuff by knockout in round number 2. Junior Edson Barboza, 37 years old, but he's taking time off. Sadiq Yusuff's had a spine injury, been out for a year. Barboza wins. Like, subscribe, thank you for watching. Full card predictions. Peace.